Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Division 2 build video. Well guys, today I actually have another hybrid build. Now this hybrid build is actually a bit different than the one I uploaded like a few days ago. Although the pieces might be a little bit similar, but there are some changes I've done, and this is actually has a lot of high potential to do basically anything. You can make this build, since it's a hybrid build, you can drag this build to whatever you want to. You can go for like high weapon damage and like crit build, or you can make it like a skill build with a lot of skill damage. It's totally up to you whatever you want to do with this. There's a lot of potential in this build. That's all I can say. Now the way I run it, I use rifle, so I'm kind of using my rifle to do a lot of damage. At the same time, I'm using my turret as a distraction, plus it's doing fairly decent amount of damage to pick up those NPCs. Now I mainly use this build like when I'm solo. You can also use it on group, and you can use it like Summit Legendary. If you're solo, you can use it on Summit Legendary. You can also do legendary mission with this on a group. You can farm control points, pretty much anything. It's a hybrid build. There's, like I said, a lot of potential. You can pretty much change any single piece and turn this build into something else if you want to. And there's a lot of changes you can do pretty much. So let me show you the build and what I'm talking about. So this is the build over here. I'm using the Technician Specialization mainly because it gives me additional skill tier, plus I will get that extra damage to like warhounds and drones and stuff. And since I'm using a turret, if I sit close to my turret, I'll be linked to my turret, and I will be immune from like EMP and stuff, so which is pretty nice as well. And like I said, I'm using my classic M1A rifle. It's a perfect guard roll rifle with in-sync talent on it, and this will actually do a lot of damage. So I'm kind of using the rifle for basically damaging the NPCs, and my skill as basically a distraction. So it's a hybrid build where I'm using my weapon to kill and my skill to actually distract, but you can also change it in a different way. So that's why I have this capacitor on the secondary. So if I don't want to use my rifle, I can use the capacitor and proc the capacitor damage, and let my turret kill anything I want to. So I can use it like that. Now I went for one piece of Wyvernware because of the 10% skill damage, and I have skill damage roll here with crit chance and crit damage mod. I could easily change that skill damage and add like crit damage like attribute to have even more crit, but I feel like it's kind of balanced in my opinion. But you can actually change a lot. Like if you go for like seeker mines and stuff, you instead of using Wyvernware, you can use like China Light if you want to. Now I went for 3-piece of Empress International because it's a pretty solid like brand set overall. The 3-piece it gives you 20% extra skill damage, so you get 10% from the second piece, and also the 10% from this efficiency, because efficiency means you get extra skill damage, skill haste, status effect, and skill health, and a bunch of stuff. So that's pretty nice. Now I went for Overwatch talent because this is going to be helpful not only for my skill but also for my weapon, my rifle. It also going to buff my rifle damage by 12%, plus it's going to buff my entire group as well. So I'm basically on cover, sitting close to my turret, getting linked because trying to be immune, like I said, from that Technician Specialization. So I'm using Overwatch since I'm always in cover, getting that extra damage, plus buffing my entire team. So I'm using like that. Now if you want to make your turret even powerful, don't run Overwatch, run, let's say, Kinetic Momentum. So that way your turret, your skills will do even more damage, but your rifle unfortunately will not gonna do like that extra damage. But rifle has a lot of higher damage anyway, so I don't think that 12% will make a big difference, but still it's a good talent for your entire group. So if you want, you can run that. But if you're solo, run Kinetic Momentum, or if you're crazy enough like me, you can run Glass Cannon. That will buff any damage like crazy. There's no question that it's going to buff anything. So you can run it like that. Now I went for skill damage, crit damage, and crit damage mod, and you can see. And the second piece is the holster, where I have crit chance and crit damage with skill tier, and the knee pad also has crit chance and crit damage with skill tier. For the gloves, I went for the Sheshka because crit at the end of the day is important, because I want to hit that high crit chance mark so I can crit more often. I was actually using the contractor gloves, but it wasn't really good enough in terms of crit. Plus I was not doing that much damage like I'm doing with this setup, to be honest. Even though it's an multiplicative damage, even with the fox spray on the knee pads, you know, the knee pads fox spray, is still, I tried it, but this setup is doing more damage than the fox spray, unfortunately, because fox spray is making me lose a lot of crit chance. So I have to change, you know, attributes and add crit chance, and then like add crit chance mod, so that way I'm losing my crit damage quite a lot. So it's kind of balancing out and then doing less damage than this build would do. So yeah, that's what's going on now. The backpack, I have Memento, because Memento overall is a super strong backpack, although you do have to collect all those trophies to get that additional, like, you know, skill damage, and also that 3% armor regen plus the additional weapon damage. You need to get those kills, but if you don't want to do that, you can change the holster and the backpack. Like instead of Memento backpack, you can run Empress International backpack with maybe tech support talent or like combined arms. You can do that and use the waveform holster, you know, the exotic waveform holster. Your crits and your damage will be exactly the same if you run crit chance and crit damage on the Empress International. Like, I do have an Empress International backpack here, but unfortunately it's the named one, so it has like the calculated talent or something. I don't know where it go. It disappeared somehow. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, see, perfectly calculated. I have crit chance, crit damage. If I had a normal one with this similar crit chance, crit damage, I would have changed the talent and add like tech support, and I would have used that. So that way my skill will do even more damage. Plus my rifle is doing the similar damage anyway. It doesn't matter with, I mean, if you use crit or not. So yeah, that's basically the setup. Now I'm using a riot foam here because, you know, when I'm playing like Legendary Summit or Legendary Missions, the NPCs do hide a lot behind cover, especially those pesky guys, you know, those controller guys and the drone ladies. They just throw unlimited amount of drone at you, which is insane, which is really like annoying. So to kill them, even my rifle, when I try to aim them, I just can't kill them. They're like hiding behind cover. So I use the riot foam to like get them out of cover, and then I shoot them. At first I was using the China Light mask, and I was using you know, the oxidizer and a seeker mine combination with the perfect chest piece, the what is it called, I forgot the name of it, the perfectly skilled or something. Yeah, this one. I was using this one to get like kind of unlimited seeker mine, but it wasn't really working. It wasn't really unlimited. Like, seriously, if anybody says unlimited seeker mine, don't believe it. It never works. Okay, so it wasn't really working. So I thought, you know, how about using the riot foam and then get them out of the cover and use my rifle to kill them and finish them off. So it actually worked, which is really nice. That's why I'm making the video. I mean, come on, if it doesn't work, I would definitely not going to make it. So this combination did work for me. So I used the turret basically for distraction, and I use the riot foam to get them out of cover if they're in cover, and I use my rifle to finish them off. So that's basically how I play. And also I collect all those Memento trophies to increase my buff, and also like skill damage and stuff. And the Overwatch talent is there, so I can buff my entire group plus my weapon damage and skill damage. So it's not only a solo build, but also a team build in a way. You can run it. Now you can also use, let's say, the Artificial Hive, since you're running the Technician Specialization. So Artificial Hive will buff your turret damage plus your entire group's skill if they're running any. So that will be really nice. So there's, like I said, there's a lot of potential in this build. You can do pretty much anything with this build. It's a hybrid, and you can change to improve or whatever. Like, it's an open, basically it's an open build. You can do anything you want in this build. So let me show you my crit here. So I have 52.5% crit chance and 143% crit damage on the rifle, which may not seem a lot because it's a hybrid build. In the end, I do need a little bit of damage here and there to increase my, like, you know, my turret damage. So I'm not really running like Providence or like Grupo or anything. I have to run skill kind of variant, so that's why I'm basically using it. Plus it's a 6 skill tier, don't forget that. It's a 6 skill tier with 9 I mean, can I say almost a million armor, but it's like 913k. So at the end of the day, it's doing really nice damage. The turret is distracting, the riot foam is getting them out of cover, and I'm finishing them with my rifle. That's basically how I'm playing. That's the play style of this build in mind. You can change and do whatever you want. Like I said, if you want to go for more skill damage, you can use the capacitor as your primary, which will crit quite a lot. It's creating like 500k on the body, which is amazing. And you can use that, and that's without the memento buff, by the way. That's without any memento trophies or anything. So that's really nice with the capacitor. And you can use kinetic momentum talent on the chest piece or glass cannon. It's totally up to you. So yeah, try it out. Let me know how you feel about it. And it's super, like, I would say, very fun build. Just try it out, run, and see how it goes for you. And yeah, that's basically it for the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.